Hello and good morning, my dear friends. I think you enjoyed my previous videos, and this video will also be pleasurable for you. So, I heartily welcome to you to the PowerPoint presentation which I have done exclusively for you. Dear students, before paying attention towards the topic that we are going to deal with today, let's pay our attention towards a wonderful quote of Swami Vivekananda. In one of his quotes, Swami Vivekananda says, "The one who actually succeeds in making himself believe that he is having a good time is the man of splendid physical health." What does Swami Vivekananda mean by this quote? All what Swami Vivekananda means to say is one should possess a good physical health. One should possess a good mental health as well. And then only that person will be able to enjoy the pleasures of life. So, can you imagine, can you guess what is the topic that we are going to deal with today? Can you guess it? I think you have properly guessed it. Today we are going to learn the topic health and hygiene. Dear students, before going to peep into the PPTs furthermore, pay your attention towards one more wonderful quote of Swami Vivekananda on health. In one of his quotes he says, "You will be nearer to heaven playing football than studying the Bhagavad Gita." So what does Swami Vivekananda mean by this quote? Does he mean to say that the footballers only are licensed to go to the heavens, the rest of the people are not? What do you mean by this? All what Swami Vivekananda means in this quote is that the person who has a good physical health, the person who plays games and sports, the person who has good muscles, good muscular power will be able to read and study and enjoy the Bhagavad Gita, and then only that person will be nearer to the heaven. And furthermore, in one of his quotes, Swami Vivekananda says, "My countrymen should have nerves of steel, muscles of iron, and mind like thunderbolt." So, he meant to say that we should possess a good physical health. He means to say that we should have a good mental health. He means to say that we should have a good social health and spiritual health as well. So, pay attention now to the topic health. Health has been defined by World Health Organization, and that definition I am going to read out here in front of you and explain it for you as well. Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Infirmity, that is disease, illness. So when you have a good physical, mental and social health all in a good balance, and then only you are a healthy person. It does not mean that when you don't have any disease, then only you are healthy. Does it mean so? No. So all these things, physical health, mental health, social health, spiritual health, should be in good balance. Then only you are a good and healthy person. Physical and mental health are interrelated. So both physical and mental health are interdependent. When you have a good physical health and mental health as well, then you are a really healthy person. When you have ill physical health, do you think that your mental health will be sound? And when you are mentally imbalanced, you are mentally sick, do you think that physically you will be sound? No, you won't be physically sound. A sound mind in sound body is a very important and appropriate proverb which our old and wise people used to say. So, our forefathers, our ancestors said a sound mind in sound body. What did they mean by this? They meant to say that we should possess a good physical and mental health. Then hygiene. What is hygiene? Hygiene is a series of practices performed to preserve health. According to the World Health Organization, hygiene refers to conditions and practices that help to maintain health and prevent the spread of diseases. So, when you are able to maintain a good health and you are preventing yourself from spreading diseases, then you are a hygienic person. Personal hygiene refers to maintaining the body's cleanliness, and when you keep your body neat and clean, bacteria free, disease free, then you are keeping a good personal hygiene. What are the characteristics of a healthy person? How should you identify that a certain person is healthy? Here there are some characteristics. The first characteristic is clear skin. The skin should not be too oily or the skin should not be too dry. The skin also should be balanced. There should not be rashes. There should not be skin diseases. Then, steady heartbeat that is neither too fast nor too slow. Steady heartbeat that is neither too fast nor too slow. When your heartbeat pushes blood around your body, this heartbeat can be felt as your pulse on your wrist or neck. So, on your wrist, below your thumb, you feel the pulse. Your pulse is measured by counting the number of times your heart beats in 1 minute. For example, if your heart contracts 72 times in 1 minute, your pulse would be 72 beats per minute, BPM, that is beats per minute. So when your heartbeats are 72 times in a minute, then you are a healthy person. This is also called your heart rate. Then, blood pressure in range. Our blood pressure normally is 120 to 80. This is a normal range of blood pressure. Yet, I am going to give you the chart of blood pressure here in front of you. Here you can see, here there are 4 columns: age, minimum, normal and maximum. So, from 1 to 12 months, the baby has 75 to 50 minimum, normal it is 90 by 60 and maximum it is 100 by 75. And in this way, of the child, the first 4 rows are there. Of the person from 20 to nearly 39 or 40 are the middle 4 rows, and the last 5 rows are from 40 to 64. Here I have given it to you for your verification, for your understanding. From 20 to 24, minimum it is 108 by 75, normal it is 120 by 79 and maximum it is 132 by 83. For 40 to 44 years, that is the age after the middle age, minimum it is 112 by 79, normal it is 125 by 83 and maximum it is 137 by 87. In this way, in the last row you can see from 60 to 64, it is 121 by 83 minimum, normal it is 134 by 87 and maximum it is 147 by 91. Then body weight in the expected ranges. Our body should be in proportion, our body weight should be in proportion to our height. That column is also there. I have shown you on the screen. Now this is for male, this is for female, this is for men, this is for women. The man who has the height 4.6, that is 4 feet and 6 inches, 4 and a half, and here the height is given in meters, and the ideal weight range is 28 to 35. And in case of female, the same height and the ideal weight is also the same. When 1 inch increases 4.7, then it is 30 to 39 for male, and for the same height it is 30 to 37 for female. In this way the height increases and up to 6 feet tall for a man. That weight is given here in proportion. That weight should be 72 to 89 kilogram, and for female, for 6 feet height or tall is 65 to 80 kilogram. So you can verify your height, and accordingly you can see here weight range, and whether you fix in this weight range or not. You can see that if your weight exceeds, or even if your weight goes down, you should not be panicked, because certain variations may be there. You should not be panicked about that. Clear eyes with even pupils that track together. What do you mean by clear eyes? One image I would like to show to you. Here you can see the beautiful eyes. Here you can see the clarity in eyes. Here you will not find any dirt or filth in the eyes. The eyes are clear, the eyes are clean, and two pupils, they are in the track together. They are in the perfect track together. So naturally in some people there is the squint in the eye, where these people are looking, it cannot be guessed, because there is a little bit of squint in their eye. So your hygiene of eyes should also be taken into consideration. In order to keep your eyes healthy, you should wash them with, you should apply some water and wash them. You should not allow any dirt to remain, to be kept in your eyes. You should clean your eyes. Good appetite, appetite, that is hunger. When you feel hungry, your diet should be balanced. It does not mean that whatever the fast food comes in front of you, you should gobble it up. Your diet should be good and healthy as well, because then and then only you will be able to enjoy the good food, and that food will be helpful to you in order to grow your strength. Appropriate flexibility in the joints. Your joints should be flexible. The joints of your fingers, the joints of your hands, the joints of your legs, the joints of your toes, all of these should be in good flexibility. Sound sleep, nearly the sleep of 6 to 8 hours should be taken. Uninterrupted sleep. There should not be interruption in the sleep. When you go to bed, you should have a good and healthy and sound sleep. And early in the morning, when you wake up, your lethargy, your laziness should all be gone, and you should feel healthy, because a good sleep gives a good energy. Your body, the battery of your body is fully charged when you are asleep, because your fatigue, your tiredness goes away. And about this, in class 6th chapter, in one of the class 6 chapters you have learnt last year, regular activity of bladder and bowels. So there should not be any interruption in urinating and in defecating as well. Both of these natural processes should be going on smoothly, and then only you will be a healthy person. There should not be blockages while you are urinating. Some people have the problem of kidney stones, and apart from that, some people also do not feel the activity of bowels smooth, so they feel the problems in defecation. That is not a good sign of a healthy person. When you have a regular activity of bladder and bowels, then that is one of the characteristics of a healthy person. Healthy habits for children. These are the 5 healthy habits which I have brought here on the screen for you. I will read them out for you, but you have to work on them. You have to get some more information about this, and I will give you more information about this in the next video. So this is a task for you. Eat healthy, wake up early in the morning and sleep on time, play outdoor games and sports, reading books, good personal hygiene habits. About this, try to find out the information, and in the next video we will discuss about that. Some questions I have set for you in the recapitulation. Answer the following questions. Just 5 questions are there. You have to answer them, and we have thoroughly discussed these questions in this video. Hope these questions will be easy for you. How does Swami Vivekananda explain the importance of good health? You can give the quotes of Swami Vivekananda to explain this. What is the definition of health given by WHO? WHO, that is World Health Organization. What is a pulse? What is a normal pulse range? What are the characteristics of a healthy person? Mention any 3. I have given you plenty of characteristics, and out of these 3 characteristics you have to mention. I hope you have liked and enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and share. Thank you very much. May God bless all of you, and may the Almighty God keep you healthy, hygienic and fit. Thank you very much.